Who the hell would sell a gun to 3 kids?
Was your contact that netted them?
It's all right in here, isn't it? Wee bit of an atmosphere.
Shit. You're off it. You're gonna get me sliced up, you know that, don't you?
Gonna kill a copper.
You bastard!
Is he dead?
Sorry, mate.
Hey, I'm going upstairs.
Not unless we're told you can.
Hey, listen, you half-assed piece of shit. That's my mate.
Take it easy. It's all right, lads. He's with the investigation.
Is he dead, Ron?
Where's the boss? He's gone to tell Lorraine.
He's bringing her in. She's insisting that she sees Frankie.
Okay, if you can just get him there as soon as possible.
Lorraine, no. No, Lorraine, you can't see him. Not yet.
You bastard! You bastard! You've done it now.
All right. All right.
Come on. I called up. I told Frankie this fellow were here to see him. He said send him up.
How long was he up there?
I don't know. I couldn't say.
Or did you see him leave?
You know what it gets like down here, Ron?
By the look of the state of Frankie, this bloke would have been covered in blood. I think you might have noticed that, don't you?
Fine. Did you notice what time this was?
No, I really couldn't say for sure.
So this bloke, when you brought him in, did he say anything about himself? Was he chatty? Did he come in a car?
I think he must have walked. I think he might live local.
Look, this bloke probably killed Frankie. And all I'm getting from you is think, and might have. Now, come on, Alex.
He's been so up, you know, spoiling me. I've not known him be so affectionate since we were courting.
Well, he'd come to terms with one or two things.
It made me suspicious.
How do you mean?
Frankie, being tender, loving. I couldn't let myself trust it.
So they're about ready to move him out now.
Kids will be getting up soon. I should get back.
Come on, love. We'll get you a car.
I don't want to go home. I don't think I could tell them. It's going to destroy them. I can't do that to them.
I'll come with you if you want, Lorraine.
No, thank you. I don't want any more of you lot in my house.
Any way you want things done, Lorraine, you just tell us. I've put some lads at the house. The press will be there by now. Perhaps if there's someone you could stay with for a while.
I can't even grieve in my own home. He's dead, and I'm still a copper's wife.
Come on. I do not need reminding that it is Frankie Drinkle's body lying in the morgue. But that's no reason to cut corners. It's a reason for doing things right. Okay, Ron, kick us off.
The desk sergeant called up to tell Frankie somebody wanted to see him. PC Holder brought him up, sir, left him here with Frankie. Nobody saw him leaving the building.
What's his file turned up?
Victor Curtis, last 3 known addresses all on the Huggan Lane estate.
The beat boys have checked them all. The waste of flesh was kicked out of the first 2, and the last one all he left was a ring round the bath and 2 months' arrears.
Curtis has got a serious crack habit, sir, which he funds with thieving and small-time dealing. He's got 3 cases due at court end of the month.
Well, he's got no history of violent offences.
So why does he walk into a police station and stab a copper?
Because it's not just any copper. It's Frankie Drinkle.
Meaning?
Well, I'm pretty sure this Curtis bloke was a paid gossip of Frankie's.
All right. I want everybody in Curtis's file interviewed. Bring them in if you have to. And if they've got a file, I want everyone in that interviewed as well. This bastard's not got a lot of options. All right? Bruce, Tony, nose round his usual haunts. See if you can put a picture of his movements together. Warren, Marty, Ron, Rebecca. Talk to his known associates. All right, let's get moving. If this is straight, why didn't he bring it to me?
He was going to. Of course he was. Oh, come on, sir. If he wasn't going to hand it in, why didn't he just chuck it in the canal?
Let's hope we can find out. Had Frankie been hitting the bottle lately?
Not with me, he hadn't. I mean, he looked a bit rough yesterday, but I just put it down to him being unwell.
Did he say anything about being under the weather?
Did he ever?
Have you told anyone else about this?
No. No one.
Let's keep it that way.
D.S. Drinkle had a bit of a change in circumstances, didn't he? Must have been quite a come down for him to be taken off active duty. How was he coping?
He was very professional, very positive, I'd say.
That'd be after he went walkabout, would it?
Sir, Frankie discovered he was epileptic. I'd say his behaviour was a normal emotional reaction. We have to keep these things in proportion.
I tell you what's not going to happen, Eric. This thing isn't going to get messy. We're investigating the murder of an officer. I don't need you to sit there and tell me that officer's been up to no good.
What do you want me to do, sir?
Suppose we agree that you're going to find me an answer. But it's going to be the right answer. I want the truth. But let's make it fit for public consumption. Do you follow?
It's quite a thriving little sweetie shop you've got here, Sandra, love.
Look, I'm not really into dealing. I only sell a bit to people I know.
What, you know them so well, they don't even come into your house. It's like High Street outside your window. You want to put a sign up. Lucky bags, get them while stocks last.
Why aren't you taking me in? You're after something, aren't you?
We're interested in talking to your old boyfriend, Victor.
What are you looking for him for?
All right, now you listen to me, Patley.
Go and buy your drugs somewhere else! We're closed today!
There's a copper being killed. Do you know what a dead copper means? It means that the sky falls in on every little arsewipe who might know something. It means that you all get a serious dose of tongue wag, or we arrest you, your mother, we'll even arrest your bastard carpet if we have to. Now am I getting through to you, love?
So, in this new spirit of cooperation, we'll try again, shall we? Have you seen or heard from him?
He rung this morning, right early.
Where was he? Did he leave a number around?
Call box.
So was he going to call back?
I don't know, he's always ruddy phoning me.
Well, what did he want this morning?
He was after money.
Well, that's handy. Because if he phones back, you want to lend him some, don't you?
Sir, a landlady of a pub on the Huggin Lane estate just rang. Saw Frankie's picture on the telly. She says he was in there a couple of nights ago giving the whiskey a bashing.
Huggin Lane? Not one of Frankie's usual haunts, that. Bruce, you better get round there. Talk to the landlady. Make sure she's got it right.
Sir.
Aye, all right, you and all.
I nearly collapsed when I sees his picture in the paper. I says to Lizzie, I says, that's him, that dead copper. I'm certain. I remember saying to Lizzie, hoy and whiskey back like that, he's got to be Scottish. Then I heard him talk and he was.
Who's he with?
Bunch of regulars.
No one even by name?
Let me think. Oh, aye, one of them's called Guy, I know that much. Another one's called Vicky.
And his name will be what? Victor?
I suppose.
And these blokes, Guy and Victor, do you know if any of them live local?
We're not exactly a tourist attraction, Pet. Most of my punters live within staggering distance home, if you follow.
You all right, Becky?
Yes.
Here you go, Bruce. Got him. Guy Fellows, got an address.
Let's take a look. Well done, Tony. Come on then, Bruce.
Mr. Fellows?
I'll just take chain off.
Do you get the impression he doesn't want to talk to us?
just found these under the stairs. Don't think they're for his own personal use somehow. There's enough artillery in here to take on NATO.
Shit. We've got to beat lads on this place. We can't assume my man's got the brains enough to stay away. I've got to get that lot bagged and catalogued.
Oh, what was Frankie playing at?
He wasn't collecting for the police benevolent fund, that's for sure.
What do we do now, sir?
I don't think our man's going to leave the country, do you? Go back to that pub. See if you can find out where this bastard might have bolted to.
Look, I don't want to get dragged into nothing, Victor.
You won't. I just need some cash. I'm pissing desperate.
All right, Victor. Come round.
Kidding. You'll have to bring it. Up Lubbock Hill, all right?
Where's the boss? We've hit on a winner.
We've got a decent lead on Victor Curtis.
We bounced the bugger into a meeting with an ex-girlfriend on Lubbock Hill.
He's after borrowing some money off her.
Great, well done, lads. Becky, get Eric. We need to set up a surprise party for Victor Curtis.
Lubbock Hill, 3 o'clock.
I wouldn't know where he is. I just sell him beer. I'm not his mother.
No one's saying you know where he's got to. All I'm asking is, put the word out around the bar that we want to talk to Guy Fellows. And if he's got any sense, he'll want to talk to us and all. All he's got to do is pick up the phone.
I wish I'd never helped you now. I make one phone call and you're turning me pub into Crime Watch UK.
Rebecca, Warren, unmarked car on Fuller Road. Zengupta, Belleville, you're here under the bridge. Tony, you're on foot on the hill. You're not allergic to weed killer, are you?
No, sir.
Good. Edgerton, Breaker, Forsyth, bus stop at Winslow Junction. Ron, you're up by the garages. Marty, you're in there as well. Right. I want patience. And I want sharp eyes on every blade of grass. Now, I know what you all think about this lad that we're going to bring in, but let's have some facts about this case. Victor Curtis is a weak man, dependent on drugs. He's also afraid of coppers, and he has every reason to be. D.S. Drinkle regularly paid Curtis for information, so he knew that Curtis was a fragile and disturbed man.
What's going on?
There is no doubt that Curtis attacked D.S. Drinkle, but there were only 2 people in this room at the time, so nobody knows what happened.
Oh, we know what bloody happened. He stabbed him.
Do we know how much provocation he had to suffer?
Do we care?
Yes, we do. It is perfectly in character for this officer to adopt intimidating tactics. And physical violence was certainly not beyond him. In fact, he had a reputation for it.
I'm not having this.
Let him finish, Marty.
He also had a reputation for being unstable. He was recently diagnosed as being epileptic, so there is good reason to believe that the balance of his mind was disturbed at the time. The truth is, he was suspended from duty because of fears regarding his mental health.
I think we get the idea, sir.
This is the story that the lawyer is going to tell the jury. So I want him brought in cleanly, and I want a watertight confession. Is that understood?
Bloody unmarked car, it's on the wrong side of the hill.
Must be enough for us to watch the bastard walk by.
Hey, Bruce, where you been? They've been divvying up the prizes. Me and Ron are on the garages, right on top of where Victor's meeting the ex-skirt.
You're not on this job, Bruce?
Well, that's what it looks like.
Would have thought you'd miss this for the world.
Yeah, well, don't look at me. I don't pick the team, do I?
You don't sound too devastated.
What are you saying? That I don't want to go?
Hey. Bit of comradely sympathy's all that's going off here, mate. See you later.
Why did you choose the hill?
Reminds him of his happy childhood. Sunny weekdays spent skiving off school, sniffing glue. Weekends selling the contents of his mother's medicine cabinet.
Yeah, you might be right. I mean, he feels safe here. He knows this place better than we do. So there's 100 different directions he could take off.
They're all covered.
We don't know if he's on foot, in a car, We don't...
Rebecca, they're all covered.
If I want to fret, I'll fret, OK?
Settle down, Marty. It's another 20 minutes till Sandra gets here. Frank is not a one-off, you know. I mean, we're all in the queue for one of these. I keep finding myself thinking about what he's going to do to his lads.
Well, Lorraine's diamond, she'll get him through.
Yeah, true enough. Still, you think of Frankie's kids, you think of your own. That's what scares me. Sorry, mate, I know. I'm lucky to have the worry.
Aye, well, we've got bigger things to worry about today than my empty back bedroom, eh?
DC Hannaford. Right, what can I do for you? Oh, hi, is that right? Yeah, that's right. I think we have met. Got the impression you thought I was the Avon lady, though. No. No, see, it's not me you want to talk to about that. It's my boss. He's right here waiting for you. You hang on.
DI Temple?
No, you were saying about you and Alex. You're gonna tell him...
Oh, I haven't given it a thought. He's in a bit of a state.
No. What I'm getting at is you saying that it's all over between you two. I keep chasing that about in my head.
Warren, you're upset. Don't do something you'll regret.
Frankie dying has made everything harder and everything easier, and I've just had my fill of not being able to say what I need to say.
Yeah, and what if I don't want to hear it? Hmm? Not now. What if I need to get on with my own grieving? Please leave it. Warren.
I'm here with you, but you just don't see that, do you? This is real.
You don't know what
I know you. Don't think that I don't know you.
Guy Fellows wants to meet for a chat. He reckons Frankie Drinkle bought the gun from him.
And you believe him, do you?
Well, I don't know, sir, till I talk to him.
Well, I don't suppose it's coming forward out of a sense of public duty.
He's hoping we might fancy leaving him alone once he's told us what he's got on Frankie. He says he can tell me why Frankie bought the gun.
You've got an appointment with a villain who's going to tell you what one of your coppers has been up to and why. Am I meant to be impressed? How you sort it's up to you, Eric. It's your department, for the time being.
But Marty, the clock keeps on ticking, you know. I mean, when are you and Judy going to give up?
Look, get off, will you? The quacks keep telling us that I'm firing on all cylinders and Judy's fertile.
All I'm saying is, what if?
What if we get to 76 and we're both still umping and hoping?
Yeah, you could put it that way. I mean, there's couples who are dying for kids. There's thousands of kids crying out for families. I mean, you might be crap at maths, but doesn't that equation add up to you? Look, just because you're not there at the conception doesn't mean you're not the kid's dad.
Well, that's easy for you to say, isn't it? You've only got to give Mrs. a peck on cheek and she misses her period.
Marty, you can think of 1,000 reasons for not doing them, but none of them are the real one, and you know it. I know what you're scared of. You're scared that they might actually give you a kid.
No, I'm scared that I'm going to be stuck here listening to you talking this soft shite all day. Hey! Go on, shag off before I come after you!
Yeah, see, Marty, you're a natural.
She's on her way.
Yeah, we got her. She's on the bench. Ready when you are, Victor. Bollocks. It's a kid, a lad on a bike. Dark hair, tracksuit top.
Look at me, you bastard. Look at me! I want you to see what you've done.
It's this way.
You're no use to me decorating the corridors.
Victor, we know that you came into the police station last night because at least 2 coppers saw you. One of them walked you up the stairs and took you in to see D.S. Drinkle. Is that right, Victor? Did you come into Brazen Gate police station last night? Could you answer the question, please, Victor? You know, don't you, Victor, that we've got the knife? It's plastered with your fingerprints. What good's crime gonna do you now, big man? You wouldn't be swinging the lead at all, would you? Or turn on the tears? Hope that we might go a bit easy on you. It's a non-starter, pal.
My head's burning.
Mine I know, but I'm not blubbing like a seal. Can you tell me, Victor, is it right that you worked as a paid informant for D.S. Drinkle? You're gonna have to say it, Victor. The tape machine can't hear you nodding your head. You did, right. Good. Well, now that's a start. Now, can we suppose that you and D.S. Drinkle had a falling out over some money that he owed you?
Yep.
That you were well aggrieved?
No.
Yes, you came in here carrying a knife. You didn't come in to sharpen his pencils, did you? You were after the bastard.
No, please. No, please. No.
We've got bloody solid forensics. We've got 2 witnesses who saw him coming up here. He's going to wear it no matter if he coughs or not.
The witnesses might have seen him coming in, Marty, but nobody saw what happened between him and Frankie.
Well, one of them was dead at the end of it, and he wasn't Victor.
Look, we know he's done it. But look at him. He's coming apart at the seams.
We have to get him to tell us he knew exactly what he was doing. If we don't, his lawyer will pull a diminished responsibility number on us, and I'm not having that. I want a confession.
So this conscientious young PC Frankie Drinkle announced her dead, and she was only having 40 weeks.
Happy memories, yeah.
You got a problem?
No problem. You're happy pretending, carry on. Pour a bowl of sugar over it. Sort of Frankie I'm familiar with.
Well, maybe you didn't know him as well as we did.
Well, maybe I'm willing to talk some truth.
Is that right? All right, then. Let's have it.
Look, I'm not daft. I know all coppers are capable of lying and cheating to get a job done, but when everything else comes second best to your ambition, your mates, your wife, your kids...
Well, he just loved the job, that's all.
We all love the job. We don't let them stamp on others to keep it.
Hey, the day you're a good enough copper to wipe Frankie Drinkle's backside, that is the day when you can sit there and judge him. Until then, you keep your bloody mouth shut.
Steady, lads.
I can't even taste that anymore.
Do you want to call over the road, see how they're going?
Not really. Do you?
Oh, they know where to find us, don't they?
OK, I've been looking back over your record, Victor. You've been done for a bit of drug dealing, but there's no violence, isn't that right?
Yeah,
But you carry a knife. Do you mind me asking you about that?
sometimes.
What times are they?
If I go out somewhere, when there might be some trouble going on for somewhere.
Is it all right if I ask you why you had a knife last night?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, did you think there might be some trouble going off, like you said?
I don't know.
OK, just thinking back. You were coming out and you were bothered enough to bring a knife with you.
I suppose.
Is it all right if we talk about Sergeant Drinkle now? Just what you and he might have talked about. Doesn't have to be last night. Any night will do.
Why was he doing it?
Doing what?
Why was he trying to get me killed?
Made a bit of a prat of myself, didn't I?
I wouldn't say that. I'd go for more than a bit of one.
Oh, I hate it.
Hey, it's allowed. In fact, it's expected around here. I mean, have you ever seen Eric with a drink in it?
Not that. I mean, I hate being that nasty.
You're pissed, Tony. You said a few things. I think they're going to leave it at that.
It all came out wrong, but all I was trying to say was we don't do Frankie any favours if we try to pretend he was perfect.
Do you think we don't know that, Tony? I mean, shit, we've had to put up with a bastard for years. But we've lost a mate, and we're allowed to remember the good things about him, all right?
Come on, then, I'm all ears, Victor. How was dear Strinkle trying to get you killed?
I should just say now. You won't believe me. It'll only get worse.
Victor, we have enough evidence to charge you. But people don't do things without reasons. That's what's bothering me.
Can you see that if we can just get that straight, why you did it, then it's going to help you?
Because all we have is the fact that you killed D.S. Drinkall. Surely you must want people to know your side of things.
I had no choice.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean by that. Can you help me?
How do you know we're not going to believe you unless you give us a try?
He was supposed to look after me. Supposed to, what's it? Protect. Do you know? Not risk me. But it was like he was doing it deliberate, turning up in the pub. Like he was just taking the piss.
Did he tell you why he came to the pub? He must have had a reason for putting you in so much danger.
And that's what I kept asking him. But he was too pissed. That's why I came up here, to talk to him.
Did he explain?
He was just laughing at me. Couldn't care a toss. The more I'm asking him, he just slaps me. Honest, I'm telling you, I had no choice.
It's a grand view, like, but we're gonna stand there all day.
All right. You want to tell me what happened?
We had a few drinks in the pub and that. Came back to my place. I should have known he would have copper from quantities he were putting away.
And you sold him the gun?
Well, he came looking for me, didn't he? Said he were gonna shoot some bugger.
Yeah? I'm listening.
Your man was gonna shoot a copper.
I find that one a bit hard to swallow. How do I know you're not talking nine shades of shite?
I could tell you which copper. Not his name. But Frankie told us a lot about this bastard. Said he'd been giving him a hard time. Selfish sort, he reckoned.
Sounds like most of the coppers I know.
Something else he said, there's something wrong with him. You know, like, ill. Pneumonia or whatever, I can't remember, I was pissed.
Epilepsy?
Yeah, that's the fella. You know who we're talking about then, do you?
Yeah. I've got a pretty good idea.
So... I can walk.
That's the deal, isn't it?
Ah, no problem. Turn on the old Marty Magic. You were coughing like a 40 a day, man.
I couldn't have sat there without smacking him in the face myself.
Well, you see, you've got to learn to exercise a bit of restraint, Warren, son. You're just too rough and ready, mate.
We still don't have the full story, sir.
We've got enough. Curtis has confessed.
Why was Frankie treating an informant like that, putting him at risk?
Come on, Rebecca. Frankie's methods were never out of a textbook.
Don't you want to know what Frankie was doing in the pub?
The job's done. You've nailed Curtis to the wall. I'm proud of you. Frankie would be proud of you.
D.S. Drinkle was a fine, fine officer. He served with distinction and bravery. I don't need to tell you he will not be forgotten. And it is our firm intention that his death will not count for nothing. I'd like to personally thank and congratulate you all for bringing in the perpetrator of this heinous crime as quickly as you did. Our thoughts, of course, are with Sergeant Drinkle's family. Lorraine and the boys have the deepest condolences of the entire force, especially those of us who worked with Frank. I'd just like to say, Sergeant Drinkle didn't just serve his division. He didn't just serve the force or his country. He served the people.
Distinction. Condolences. Bravery. Where's the blame?
I'm sorry?
I've been searching in my head for where the blame is. All day. Thinking and looking. Asking and asking.
We're all very upset today.
No, it's kids going mad. But it's not. Who teaches you to be stupid? Where does greedy start from? Is it down here? Or up where you are? You know what I've decided? I can't find it.
The gun. Frankie, and Victor's story. I know what this is all adding up to, sir.
All right. So Frankie bought a gun. But he was killed on duty. He was stabbed. He didn't shoot himself.
Just because he didn't do it doesn't mean to say he wouldn't.
The fact is that he didn't. Nobody can prove that he would have, or that he was even thinking about it.
You think I want to believe any of this? Frankie's got 2 kids. And Lorraine. I'm just trying to convince myself that he wasn't heading that way. But you spoke to the bloke who sold Frankie the gun. And you let him walk. No one can tell me there isn't something wrong here.
Guy Fellas has got nothing on Frankie. I'll pick him when I'm ready.
And I'm just supposed to keep all this gun business to myself, am I?
Yeah, that's right.
Even though all the lads are asking me what I've been up to.
Well, you can handle that.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Just don't know what we're doing it for. For Frankie or for us.
Look, Bruce. We've got a choice of what we believe about Frankie. I know what I'm going to believe.
Victor James Curtis, you are charged with the murder of Detective Sergeant Frank Drinkle.
Harry, why were you out after dark with a pair of industrial-sized bolt cutters under your arm? Well, let me see if I can help you. It could be that you used them to escape from Colditz and it's taken you 40-odd years to find your way back home.
He's puddled in the head, all night.
There is another option. It's a bit of a long shot, yeah. Harry, why did you throw the bolt cutters into the grass when you saw me walking towards you?
What bolt cutters?
How about these?
What would I want with them?
I think you're suffering from a touch of confusion here, Maestro. It's me that asks the questions, you that answers them.
Why would I want bites with my legs? I want it written down. I suffer from terrible hardening of the arteries. That could be used in evidence.
I'm not accusing you of riding in the Tour de France. I am saying you put an advert in your local post office window, bikes for sale.
Now, watch it. You could put ideas into an innocent man's head.
Look, I've got security chains, curtain 2, I've got your bolt cutters that did it, and I personally saw you on the street where 4 bikes were nicked.
What were you doing down that road anyway?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's my mistake. We are clearly sitting in the wrong seats here. You're obviously running this interrogation. Oh, God.